Hello all, welcome back to Consciousness Rising. This is going to be about following one's true will, and that's a concept that comes up in magic. And also, you've heard me speak about Dharma before. It also comes from other traditions, and it really is about finding one's own true purpose and destiny in life, which we all have. Because things often, as I've spoke before, are in balance or in the middle. There's the middle ground in everything, because you've got, on the one hand, you've got people who believe that there is no free will, it's all chaos, and just do what you want. You've got the other side where, it's all free will, there's no predestination at all. But the truth is always in the middle somewhere. And it's the same with this. One's true will is one's true destiny. And I was listening to a podcast this morning, very good podcast actually. I might post some links to some of the stuff that I listen to underneath if I remember. But he was talking about the true will, and he was saying that, your life's path it's the reason it's difficult to find. No, he was saying basically that it's not easy to find it. It's hard to find it. And I know it got thinking on a deeper level about this and the reason why, which he did touch on, but I don't think he nailed it as much as I'd have liked. And basically, it got me thinking about children, and in the sense of, if children were nurtured correctly, if they were, because basically what he was saying is you have to discover it. It's almost like you have to remember what your true will is, or what your purpose that you set for yourself before you incarnated is. And I think that it's not a natural thing. It doesn't come easy to us to just know that. Otherwise, everyone would be living their true will and destiny instead of, maybe halfway there or not the way there at all. And that's why you've got so much mental illness and the world's in so much chaos. But my point that I got thinking about is that's a society problem. That's not the child's fault or the individual's fault, because I honestly believe, actually, and this is where conscious parenting comes in, that if children are consciously parented and not programmed, they would know their true will from very early on, and they would just follow it. Joseph Campbell often talks about following your bliss, which sounds really simple. Follow your bliss, follow your heart, same sort of thing, really. We all know our heart's desire. We know when we say yes to something, but inside we don't really want to do it. We're not following our true will, are we? But the same applies to your life mission, really. I honestly believe that if the world wasn't so fucked up, and we didn't have the crappy education system that we have now, and we didn't have the programming from the parents, because it starts with the parents. They mess their children up as much. Maybe a child of 5 or 6 starts to discover their true will and they want to do something that the parents don't agree with. What do the parents do? They sway them from the course. And this happens a lot with artists, actually, aspiring artists and people like that. Or, they might have this burning desire in their heart, which is their true will, to be, I don't know, let's just say, for instance, an actor on the stage or on the screen. All their desire, that's all they ever want. They know their true will. But what then happens is people say, it's a pipe dream. People come in, don't they, with their little beep, 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 beep. It's a pipe dream. You got to have a backup plan. You can't do that. It doesn't earn enough money unless you're very, very lucky, blah, 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 right? But the true will is beyond money. It's beyond the physical. It's something that you feel in your heart. And again, the reason I go back to conscious parenting, because if parents did encourage their children to follow their heart's desire, follow their bliss, as Joseph Campbell said, we would have a lot more people following their true will. And then I think the world would get better. I honestly believe that, because it is a society problem. You've got parents that are messed up. They don't know their own true will. They wouldn't even know what that is. It's ignorance just everywhere. And you know, then they go to school, don't they? And then they're told what to do, and the control then sets in, the programming, the conditioning. And as I've said before, you know, in my early videos, if that's done before the age of 7, then it's become the blueprint. So the reason the true will is hard to find at times is because of the crap we hear from society and other people. But when you are in accordance with your true will, as Crowley says, you have the power of the universe behind you. I really believe that. And your true will isn't always your career, although it can be. Because actually, if you can then, you know, if you can shape your career to your true will, like for instance, I know my true will, I know it very well, and I've been able to, through hard work and circumstance, I've been able to link that to a career. But the true will isn't just a career. It's kind of like, I guess the Native Americans would say, what your medicine power is, because we all have that. It's the same kind of thing. Everyone has something to gift to the world, and that's the true will. So yeah, conscious parenting is so important, because rather than telling a child what they should be, we should encourage them what they want to be. Alright guys, just a quick one today.